All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Gustavo Gordillo from the Impact Beaverton Business Recovery Center. Rob is with me today from Impact Beaverton. And welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming today. This webinar is part of an informational session we have every week with small business owners where they can learn from experts about strategies and advice to help their businesses grow. Today, we feel honored to host our presenter, Emma Clark, and also Alejandro Saucedo from Energy Trust. They will present about a great topic, how to save money. How to save money and energy for your home-based business. The presentation will be recorded and later it will be available through the Impact Beaverton YouTube channel as a resource for small businesses. We will also make the audio in English available through our talented interpreter, Jessica Dover, who is with us today. Thank you, Jessica. After the presentation, we'll have a Q&A session, and we won't record that so that everyone feels comfortable asking any question they have. As the presentation goes on, you can put your question in the chat box and we will do everything possible to address every one of them. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Emma, Alejandro, maybe you could just introduce yourselves and explain a little bit about what you do and what your role is at Energy Trust. Thank you. Hi, good morning, Gustavo. Good morning, everyone. This really is an honor and a privilege to be with all of you today again. And it's really exciting. It's a dream come true, and especially congratulations to all of you being your own boss. You're on the road filled with opportunities to build a better community. It really is. It's a huge step for a successful future. I imagine that you aren't here today by chance. Maybe like me, you have family members and great mentors like Gustavo, Roberto, who've been alongside of you with your success. So my name is Emma Clark. I am the new Senior Manager of Outreach for Energy Trust of Oregon. This is for communities of color. That is the essence and the heart of what we do, and we try to reach communities, and this is a key, especially if your goal is to make sure that your business adds value to the community and it grows. My role at Energy Trust was created to increase offers to communities that don't know about us, especially for people with low income in rural areas and people of color. So I'm really excited to be part of this really important role, and it really is a privilege to be with you, and it's an honor. Thank you so much for the invitation, Gustavo, and thank you, Rob and Alicia. Next, my colleague Alejandro is going to introduce himself. He is going to start with today's presentation. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Gustavo, good morning, and to the rest, I hope you're having a great morning. My name is Alejandro Saucedo Abelda. I work in Energy Trust of Oregon as a program coordinator. So I deal a lot with the programs that we're going to talk about today, and we're going to focus on having better access for Latino communities and Spanish speakers throughout the state, and especially and I want to see how these communities can participate in these offers that we have for you. And and how Emma and myself can help you to grow your business, especially for Latino communities. Really, I deal with the day-to-day operations, so I know all about the details of the programs. But anyway, that's why I'm here today with Emma, and it's and especially here in the Beaverton community. I grew up here in a group, and I was part of a group like this that helped me grow a business, and it really is an honor to be back here again. All right, so now I'm going to show you the presentation. One moment, please. All right, so we can get started. Okay, well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming to this presentation, Tuesday the 8th. We're going to have a great morning. Before we get started, I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce the programs that Energy Trust has, and we want them to be known and accessible to all customers. Today, this is the agenda. We're going to talk about who we are. We're going to talk about information about how to about energy use in your home and your business, and the use and cost. And finally, we're going to have some open space so that people can ask any questions that they have about this information that we gave, or maybe about the services that we offer. So a little bit about Energy Trust. We are an independent nonprofit. We are dedicated to serving 1.6 million customers. Portland General Electric, Pacific Power, Northwest Natural, Cascade Natural Gas, and Avista. We also have customers in Southwest Washington that are Northwest Natural customers. As an organization, we are committed to providing access to affordable energy, and so that in our programs for customers, we have a variety of programs, including residential properties, commercial properties, industrial, and also agricultural. These services that we provide to customers that participate save money on their energy bills, they support local businesses, and they also strengthen our local Oregon economy. So it's really important to clarify that people sometimes get us confused with other organizations, and I'd like to clarify who we are and who we are not. We are not a government agency. We're not a bank or public service or part of the state energy department. We are an independent nonprofit organization. Since we started in 2002, we've had an investment to have a significant impact on businesses and homes and communities, and also in the Oregon environment. So, as you can see on the screen, this is a map of coverage in the area, in the state. To be able to be eligible to have Energy Trust resources, customers have to be customers of the 5 public services that provide energy. Here, specifically in Beaverton, it's most likely that you're a PG customer, so you are eligible for our services. But I do recommend that you check your utilities bill to make sure that you qualify. This map shows the service territories for the utilities customers in Oregon. So we cover most of the metropolitan area and other parts of the area of the state, but not the whole state. So you can see that if you live far away from the city of Beaverton, I recommend that you keep checking your service in the future to see if you qualify. So what can Energy Trust do for you? Energy has provided $968 million of incentives to customers in cash service. So we have a trade ally network of almost 1,900 small professional and contracting businesses that help us serve customers in Oregon. So if you go to our website, in English it's Trade Ally Network. It's Red de Aliados Comerciales in Spanish. So, along with these resources, we also offer efficient energy resource and renewable energy, and we have services for residential homes, for existing structures, for industrial and agricultural facilities. We also manage public organizations and nonprofit organizations. So what's an incentive? An incentive is a large part of the services that we provide, and basically incentive is a sum of cash money to help with energy efficiency and to make it more accessible. So you can also compare it with another incentive that you may have seen. For example, if you bought more, more efficient equipment, for example, if you got a gas heater, you could get a standard incentive of $550. So that could help to make your gas more efficient. That's a big part of the services or things that we offer. It's one of the more popular incentives that Energy Trust has. We have cash incentives for several services. For example, if you wanted to get a new air conditioner or windows or a heat pump, we have incentives that can help with that. These are some of the examples of the standard incentives that we have that are available for residential and commercial homes or home-based offices. It's not a complete list, but there could be more incentives available to you depending on the type of home you have and the type of contractors that are in the network. Our vision really is to help customers. So Energy Trust it does not consider itself successful unless customers are happy and with our investments. So if after replacing electric stoves or inefficient wood stoves, you can see a reduction in your energy bill. And this can be an example for other people to get incentives as well, and you can save on your energy bill. Our mission is also to work hard with the contractors in our network throughout the state. So by having these strong relationships with these contractors, we can cover more parts of the state. We work with contractors in all parts of the state, and we have contracts with more coming. All right. Our objective in Energy Trust is to help you to make changes to your home so that it's more energy efficient. And part of this includes sharing information to help you to understand how your home uses energy. So we'd like to share some information about the 5 main categories of how your home uses energy. And we're going to share some advice, some tips to reduce your energy and your costs. So it's very likely that you know this, but most of the energy in your house is in heating and cooling. So if you understand how your home is heated or cooled, that can help you to reduce your energy bill and save money. For example, a system like a heat pump, they're much more efficient than a propane or gas system. A lot of homes in Beaverton and the state have a variety of heating systems. So if you're not sure what type of heating system you have, I recommend that you contact a contractor in our network or contact Energy Trust to figure out what kind of system you have and how to improve it. So you can also just get a hold of some of the contractors in our network to reduce your costs. But to start, Well, a lot of people don't know that replacing the filters in your heating or in your heat pump can help you to decrease your costs and your use of energy. You can find those in Home Depot. There's information about how to do that there. You can do it yourself. And the second piece of advice we have. Can we go back to the last one, Emma? Okay. The second the thing is you can close up any places that heat or can escape your house with like foam, or you can do that for your air conditioning. You don't want to lose the heat or the cooling going out. If something is going out the window, you can see that maybe it's going out the bottom, and sealing that up could help you to increase your energy efficiency in the house. So finding where things are escaping out can help you quite a bit to save energy. We also recommend that you invest in an intelligent thermostat or a smart thermostat with Wi-Fi. We give you an incentive to help you with that. Basically, a smart thermostat can help you to adjust the heat. You can program it, you can do it remotely. So you can change the environment in the house, and there's a lot of different ones available on the market, and it's very easy to find a model that can make adjustments outside the home with your phone. And a smart thermostat can help you save 10% on your energy bill. The second category to reduce your bill is your home appliances. So one of the biggest tips that we have is think about how you're using your appliances. For example, even though you might be working, you should probably replace your refrigerator that's been more than 10 years old. You could save up to $270 the next 5 years if you substitute an Energy Star certified refrigerator. Other ways to reduce the amount of energy that you're using when you're cooking. They include using a small toaster, microwave, a slow cooker, or other type of smaller appliance instead of using your stove or oven. There are cases in which you could heat your food in another way than in the stove, right? That can help you to reduce your energy and your cost. Another large appliance are your washer and dryer. They collectively use around 5% of your home's energy. Some ways to limit the quantity of energy that you're using to wash and dry your clothes include fill it all the way, have a full load, use cold water, and try not to overfill the machines. Because you can overfill it or underfill it. They're both inefficient. Can you go to the last one, please, about the heating? Okay, yeah. Your water heating system can help you to reduce your energy bill by 20%. It's one of the simplest ways to lower your energy costs is in your water heating. And one of those ways is to reduce the amount of water you're using. That can be through a combination of shorter showers, washing in with cold water, and installing low flow taps. Also in your heating system, water heaters can also have a thermostat, and so you can adjust the temperature to 120 degrees Fahrenheit or less. So finally, if your water heater is over 10 to 15 years old, consider replacing it with a newer, more efficient system. That will not only reduce your operating costs, but it will also put you ahead of any unexpected failure, which could suddenly leave without hot water. And the last category, the smallest category, is 12% in. And that is lighting. We're all guilty, including myself, of lighting places that we're not using. So just by shutting off lights where you're not currently in can help you to reduce your energy by quite a bit. a simple way to illuminate places is to have a movement detector. Probably instead of leaving, your lights on all night or when you're not there, you can get a movement detector, and it doesn't make a huge difference in the short term, but it can make a long-term impact on your energy bill. And the other tip that we have is, if you haven't heard of it, is to invest in the LED light bulbs that are certified by Energy Star. They use up to 90% less energy than incandescent bulbs, and they last up to 15 to 25 years or times Moss. So we do recommend that you only use LED certified Energy Star light bulbs in your house. So I know that you might have a lot of questions about what we were just talking about the services that we offer and the information that we shared, about energy systems use, about the tips. So we can open it up to ask some questions. We're going to leave this space open, and you can ask about any topic that you have, about any questions that you have. And I'd also like to introduce Eric Flores Diaz, who works with me, and he has a lot of experience in Energy Trust, and he can probably provide a whole lot of information about energy use if you have any questions. Thank you, Alejandro. Can you hear me? Yes, perfectly. All right, good morning, and thank you for being with us today. As Alejandro mentioned, I am an account manager with the residential program. The majority of my time I work with contractors. We talk about incentives, other programs, and as Alejandro mentioned, we are also trying to connect people and community who we have not had good contact with in the past, and with businesses as well. So we're here to answer any of the questions that you have about our program, or about any other topic that Alejandro was talking about. Well, thank you, Eric. As I mentioned, I just wanted to open up the space. If you have any questions in Spanish or in English, and we are available, and we want to help us any way that we can, the best way that we can.